Now let us solve one more problem on duality, and wherein we are asked to find out the Fourier transform of this function. See, at the very moment I see this particular function, I am used to see this thing 2a upon a square plus omega square, right? I am used to see this particular form. Now, as such, when this a square upon omega square comes in my mind, but what about this 2a? Yes, we can address this thing. We can write this thing as, we can write my 6 as 2 into 3 divided by a square plus omega square. But the knack here is, in place of this omega square they have given me t square, right? Obviously that very moment it clicks in my mind that I have to use duality, right? Before we go ahead with duality property, let me again remind you that if I have a function like e raised to minus a mod t, in that case it will be having its Fourier transform as 2a upon a square plus omega square, right? So now my given equation is of the form 2 into 3 divided by 9 plus t square. This 9 I can very well write it as 3 square plus t square. So obviously it is resembling to 2a square plus omega square. But now in place of omega, what do we have? We have t. In place of omega, what do we have? We have this t with us, right? So I have to use the duality property. Okay, so what is the duality property? Duality property tells me that Fourier transform of x of t is equals to 2 pi x of minus j omega. Now small x here in my equation is e raised to minus a mod t. Small x of t in my equation is e raised to minus a mod t, that is e raised to minus 3 mod t. If e raised to minus a mod t, it has a Fourier transform 2a upon a square plus omega square. So e raised to minus 3 mod t will have a Fourier transform 2 into 3 divided by 3 square, that is 9 plus omega square, that is what is given to me, 6 upon t square plus 9 square, that is nothing but 6 upon t square plus 9, that is what is given. So obviously I can say that I have in my hand x of t as e raised to minus 3t mod t. Now by using duality property, if I am required to find out the Fourier transform of 6 upon t square plus 9 square, obviously this particular e raised to minus 3 mod t should be written in terms of 2 pi x of minus j omega, that means 2 pi e raised to minus 3 mod of minus j omega, right? That is what is the thing. But as it is a modulus, we can skip that modulus and we can simply write 2 pi e raised to minus 3 omega, right? Or minus 3 j omega. That way we can obtain the Fourier transform of this particular function by merely observing its form. In summary, let me tell you that if I observe this equation, it reminds me that it is of the form 2a omega a square plus omega square, and by that moment it was clicked in my mind that I have to use the duality property. So moral of the story is, as soon as you see the given equation, just try to recall what kind of form it is getting resembled with, right? What kind of form it is getting resembled with. As soon as that particular thing reminds you the form there, you can very well go through that. You can very well go through that and you can apply the said property there.